What's going on, everybody? NBA season is back, and I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. This one I'm going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks, each winning some money over here on Prize Picks for this NBA opening night slate. Excited to get into it. We got a Stephen Curry promo over here on Prize Picks. You can go ahead and cash in, locking this in with some of the props I'm going to share with you today. Over 0.5 points is all he's got to score for you. And as long as your other leg or whatever you pair him with cashes, you're going to make some money over here on Prizepicks. So it is a great day to join if you haven't already. If you sign up today as a new user and use the promo code KJK DFS, you can receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Last video went 2-0 on the NFL. I haven't been able to put out a video for NFL college football over the last week. I apologize. I've been working really hard in the background on the premium content and the content in general for the upcoming NBA season. It's going to be a great one. Keep adding improvements. I'm really excited, not only on Prizepicks, guys, but there's going to be a ton of different promos going on, a ton of different opportunities for you to cash in on the other apps that are sponsors of the channel, the other apps that I cover in the VIP member package. We have Underdog Fantasy with a LeBron James over 0.5 points promo. Once again, you can use the promo code KJKDFS on that and capitalize on that promo. We also have Parlay Play that I'll be covering in the VIP, so don't forget about them. I got Sleeper and also Thrive Fantasy. So a ton of different options, a ton of different places you can go ahead and go start hunting value for the NBA this season. And if you're interested in getting access to every single one of my picks, all tickets, all apps that I cover, the VIP member package is going to be where it's at. It is a great time to join because we've got the NFL going on, college football, NBA. It's prime time. This is like the best time of the year. Looking forward to it. With all that being said, let's get into the important stuff. Let's get into the picks, guys. If you enjoyed the content, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. Does greatly help me out. I'll be helping you guys out with these videos for free all NBA season long. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Opening night, exciting stuff. Got two free here. And they're going to be in this Lakers-Denver Nuggets game. This game comes in with a 228 over-under. It is a 5-point spread in favor of the Denver Nuggets. So expect it to stay close. Expect it to be a decently paced game here. 228, pretty decent total. And first guy I'd like to discuss in this game is going to be Mr. Austin Reeves for the Los Angeles Lakers, who is an absolute sharp shooter. Do want to discuss his ability to shoot from behind the arc. Austin Reeves last season really carved out a role of this Lakers squad, especially down the stretch in the playoffs. He just became a really big part of this team, playing like 40-plus minutes a game. Started to rely on him heavily, won over the shooting guard position. The minutes trended up throughout the entire season. Start the year, he was only playing 16, 22 minutes, and then we quickly saw that increase to mid-30s, upper 20s, became a really big part of the team. And his ability to shoot from behind the arc is his best asset. You can see in the playoffs, he 3 for 5, 5 for 9, 5 for 9, 4 for 5 from behind the arc. Guy can really stroke it from deep. The minutes are up, and we know the usage is going to be there as far as his shot volume, like as you can see on the screen. I mean, we're talking about a guy that can shoot 6, 7, 8, 9 threes. And we're talking about a guy that's very efficient at shooting from behind the arc. Last season, as far as his three-pointers attempted per game, once again, guys, keep in mind, he didn't have the role that he has now the entire season, so the minutes trended up. But 3.4 three-pointers attempted per game. He shot 39.8% from behind the arc. So, you know, this is a guy that's shooting a little bit under 50%. If he's going to go out there and take 4 or 5 threes, it's a really solid chance he's going to make it 2+ threes, and that's what Prizepicks has for his prop over here on Prizepicks for this opening night slate on the board. His three-pointers made, pulling up the last 5 game logs. I don't think this data is accurate, by the way. We just kind of discussed his last 5, but whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. Last 5 game logs, just more of a visual on screen. I'm not even looking at those anyways. It doesn't matter. Each matchup's different. Point being, I think he's going to green out this prop tonight for pick number 1. Austin Reeves over 1.5 three-pointers made. Once again, he's got a much larger role on this team. He's a great three-point shooter, 1.5. And then lastly, we're getting good value on the books. Latest odds on Pinnacle for Mr. Austin Reeves. 3-point prop, we're looking at -140 juice on the over 1.5 three-pointers made. For those of you that don't know what that means, there's millions of dollars that go into these sports books lines. You know, they got to get it right to make money long term. They say Vegas always wins. They're really good at what they do. That would mean on a basic level, if you don't really know sports betting, if you were to try to win $100, you would have to risk 140. So you have to risk more than you'd win, meaning it's more than likely he's going to go over 1.5 three-pointers made rather than under. So that's how that works. Good value in the books. Guy can really shoot it. Much larger role. Big minutes. 1.5 3-pointers made. I mean, this is the prop. I could see him starting to get set at like 2.5. If he's going to play large minutes and really start stroking it from 3, as we've seen him do throughout his entire career, there's a good chance his 3-point prop's not going to stay at 1.5 forever. Take advantage on opening night here. Lock in the over 1.5 3-pointers made for Austin Reeves for pick number 1. And then pick number 2. We'll kick it on over to the other side of this game with the Denver Nuggets and discuss their sharpshooter. In the 3, they got Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the 2, and Michael Porter Jr., who's also really carved out a role for this Denver Nuggets squad. Little bit of a liability on the defensive end is Michael Porter Jr.'s issue, but I can tell you one thing he doesn't have an issue with, and that is shooting the basketball. The guy is an absolute sharpshooter and just gets buckets. That's his job on the team. Can really stroke it from deep. You look at the statistics as far as Michael Porter Jr. is concerned. Last season, 3rd on the team in field goals attempted per game with 13.2 shots per game. He shot 48.7% from the field, 7.3 3-pointers attempted per game, where he shot 41.4% from behind the arc. 1.9 free throws attempted per game, so not a guy that's going to get to the line a lot. He's more reliant on his jump shot, but 80% from the free throw line there. Just all around really efficient. We're talking about a guy that took 13.2 shots last season and averaged 17.4 points in 29 minutes played per game. I mean, he averaged 17.4, and Prizepicks has his line set on opening night at 13.5. I think this is a beautiful line to be taken advantage of. It doesn't really add up. I don't quite get it. I mean, once again, these books are really good at what they do. But I can tell you one thing, though. There's really good juice on the over on this prop, and it looks like the lines just got adjusted. I don't even know if I can pull up the juice, but I was looking at it earlier. It was minus 144 juice or above, I believe, on the over 13.5 points for Michael Porter Jr., and everything adds up for me. It makes perfect sense. Once again, I mean, we're talking about a guy that averaged 17 last year, 17.4, a little bit over 17. Very efficient from the field. Great shooter. He's going to play around 30 minutes a game. He still has a carved-out role as a starter on this team. I know he's a little bit of a liability on the defensive end in the playoffs last season, which cost him some minutes. But during the regular season, it's a little bit different ball game. We're not too worried about that. It's not going to be as critical on, do or die, go home kind of thing. He's going to get his normal minutes. You get the point. Regular season is a little bit different than the playoffs. Expect Michael Porter Jr. to get back on track here on opening night in the NBA tonight, and expect him to crush this line, honestly. Like I said, 13.5 points for a guy that's averaging 17 last year. Doesn't quite add up to me. I think it's a great prop that we can go ahead and take advantage of for pick number 2. We're rocking with the over 13.5 points here for Michael Porter Jr. Once again, guys, we do have this beautiful Stephen Curry over 0.5 point promo for Prizepicks tonight. So if you haven't signed up, you can use promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Lock in these 2 picks, start winning some money, take advantage of that Stephen Curry promo. Take advantage of the promos all around the industry. Like I said, we got Underdog Fantasy, Parlay Play, Thrive Fantasy. All of the above, you can get deposit matches using the promo code KJK DFS. All the above should have some promos. Should be able to win money, find the best value on all platforms. If you're getting serious, check out the premium content. Great time to join. I'm pumped up about that. I'm making some even better changes over there to make the VIP package even better. Been providing that for like a year, and I've got a ton of good feedback from members to make it better. So I'm looking to implement that. Full force ahead for the NBA season. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Wish you all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NBA player props for this opening night slate, and we will see you in the next one.